back in front of a Tornos machine, which is always a pleasure for me, and I know it's a pleasure for you as well, because we get to learn about Swiss precision machining. That is the top tier echelon of quality and precision. I got Bronson with me here today, which I'm incredibly excited about. Bronson is one of those detail-oriented apps guys that knows what's going on, which allows me to pretend like I'm smart. Yeah, that's what Bronson does for me. Hopefully he'll educate you as well, so stick around. We got a lot to talk about. Bronson, we're talking about GT13 today. The Tornos machines are unique in many attributes when it comes to the style of Swiss machining. I know today we're working with some of the tools and the partners that we're at the Center for Machining Excellence here at Rego-Fix.
Yes.
And I have the great pleasure to talk to you. So let's talk about Tornos. We'll slide in some other directions later on, but let's talk about this GT13.
Yes, this is our GT13, our 6-axis machine, 15,000 RPM on both spindles. Our main spindle, counter spindle is both 15,000 RPM, same amount of torque, so you don't lose anything when you come to the counter spindle. We have up to 40 tools, 15 of them can be turning, rotating. And very modular. That's the one thing about Tornos machines, is very modular. You can take tool plates in and out, swap them in and out, turning tool plates, live tool plates, everything like that. So yeah, it's very, very modular. Depending on your application, you can kind of switch it up and do whatever you need to do to get the part done.
Yeah, some of the coolest videos I see when going around, and I know people are utilizing this more and more as confidence grows, is the ability to run simultaneously on both a front spindle and we're not calling it sub spindle anymore, but a counter spindle, because you get equal part opportunity there. It's things like pinch turning or being able to run tops and bottoms while this side's going as well. So really putting out parts quicker. You know, it's almost like those multi-axis machines we see out there that every 10 seconds a part comes out. And that's kind of where you're focused here, right? Is the ability to do more on both the main and the sub spindle.
Yeah. We have, we got a Y-axis on the counter spindle as well, which helps out, so you can stack up tools there and move everything. And this one doesn't allow us to pinch turn. It is all one gang tool that does slide together. Our XT machine, you can do some pinch turning and stuff like that. But as far as the GT goes, you can work on simultaneous machining and get up parts out faster. Our multi-spindles, as you mentioned, is a very big asset for us. We kind of make the range from tiny parts, little in our nano parts, all the way up to our 32 millimeters, and then into our multi-spindles. So yeah, it's very versatile.
You guys continue to do a fascinating job when it comes to the evolution of new machines. I was just at your open house and got to do a tour there, and you had a new release. I was just visiting with your guys in Brazil as well. You know, they were talking about the Nano and some machines that are all over the place supporting education as well. One topic I want to bring up, and I hope it's suitable for today's conversation with the audience, is I keep hearing rumors, right, of, in my dream world, I'm making 1 million parts on this thing, and it repeats over and over again. But in reality, what I've been told recently is that Swiss machines, although known for large part quantities, are getting more into smaller job parts. So 10, 100, 200, which I would consider quite small for this world. How flexible is this machine, and when it gets into those types of opportunities?
Very, very flexible. We actually have a lot of customers. We've actually been putting a lot of R&D shops, kind of doing one-off, twos-off things, kind of things. We actually can go from guide bushing mode into chucker mode, which kind of helps out with that. So you can do a chucker mode into it, and but switch over. If you standardize your stock, you can switch over a machine real quick, and just you can load up. Like I said, you can very modular. You can load up the tools with anything you want, and then just kind of keep the tools in there, and just kind of call up your program, switch it over, and call up the tools you need, and off you go. So yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of job shops have kind of been going into the Swiss world, and doing a couple 100 pieces, 200 pieces here and there, and switching over, and I think the modularity of it really sets us apart to be able to put in what you want and keep it that way, and then switch over parts very easily.
Here at the Center for Machining Excellence, I would make the discussion that we are here to learn more about precision and opportunities to get things done right the first time. Right? We're so tired of needing to rework. We're so tired of needing to check every single part that comes off. Is there anything that you would say about this Tornos machine? We know you. We know your Swiss precision. We know the quality of our Swiss watches that I don't own, but I would love to because I can't afford them. We know the reputation. What about the Tornos machine do you think stands out for anyone kind of on a fence right now going, where should I go in the world of Swiss? I know I'm going to get into it, but where should I go? Where does Tornos really stand out?
Really with our counter spindle and our main spindle, you know, the accuracy of the machines is very accurate. You know, we've worked with a lot of our tooling partners and everything and inspection partners. But the machine itself is very repeatable, very easy to use. Our control, it's a FANUC-based control. We've got Tornos manual interface behind it, or in front of it, that works with it. So it's very easy, user-friendly to use. And just the repeatability, the functionality of it. You know, a lot of our tool holders are interchangeable between our machines. So you can kind of swap between the GT and the DT and the XT. A lot of those tool holders are the same. So, you know, you can swap between those and interchangeable yeah, it's I think the counter spindle really sets us apart with the you know, same torque, same spindle speed, same everything.
I really like that summary, honestly, and I like what you brought up about being able to switch from machine to machine, because I know a lot of folks out there that have a whole wall of inventory that's almost unused because they need it once or twice for one specific machine. So thank you for being budget friendly for us as well, and forward thinking. So we are currently having a great time here at Rego-Fix.
Absolutely.
And there are 30 plus partners here, and you are one of the fortunate few to have a machine here on the facility to truly showcase this, what happens when companies come together. You know, I even see the stickers here. We got Rego, Solid, Blazer. I believe that a couple of tooling companies you've partnered with as well to be inside the machine. What does being here and being a part of this partnership and being able to work with all these really elite companies all in one spot mean to you and Tornos?
No, it's really a great opportunity for us, you know, for everybody to collaborate and work together. And you know, I've been talking with a lot of the tooling vendors on stuff, you know, what can we improve, what can we work on, how do we move forward? You know, it's a great opportunity for us to be able to showcase ourselves and what we can do. And Zach has done a great job with our machine and programming and doing different test cuts and everything and showcasing what we can do. Yeah, it's a great opportunity for us.
That dude is a perfectionist, by the way. I have seen his work. That man just has to be perfect every single time.
Right.
Last thing I have to say to you before we close this thing out is, don't drop my microphone again, man. That thing is delicate. I know you had a profound statement to say, and you thought a mic drop was the right thing to do, my friend. But those things are expensive.
It was a good time. I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely, Bronson. Thank you for your laugh. Thank you for your intelligence and wisdom. Thank you for joining me on camera. I know it's not always the easiest thing, but you're so good at it. I want to pull you on here every time. And thank you all for joining us as well. We appreciate it. It's been educational. If you want to know more about Tornos, by all means, you can head to Google. We know Google works, but you can also leave a comment here, or you can reach out to Bronson anytime. He'll be happy to answer any of your questions as well. Thank you again, and we'll see you again soon.